rules.
Okay, this is my video about DJ Dean. I don't know why it took me so long to figure it out that he was definite reptile hybrid. I think I did that vacuum cleaner commercial, video like 8 or 9 months ago, and I think that's when I kind of thought, I think he's a hybrid, man. But yeah, I think he is for sure. Well, I know he is now, but sometimes it takes me a while to figure it out. But I've been listening to him for many, many years, since 2000 and let's see, 2004 or 2005. But, well, I wasn't enlightened back then anyway. But, yeah, this guy's a definite hybrid. He even looks like the flat-faced reptilians that I've seen before. He just naturally looks like that. He doesn't even have to shapeshift. But, I'm not sure his real name. I'll have to look that up. But I think he's like 41. And, yeah, here's some of his lyrics. Well, he's a man of very few words. And a lot of reptilians, you know, they don't really talk a lot. The reptilian aliens in the other dimension. But here's a title of one of his songs, Dreamworld. And look at this, Eye of the Champ, Power System. See that, Eye of the Champ, that's like the name of his album. That's like something a reptile would say. That's something they would say to me, we're the eyes of the champs, or something like that. But yeah, he has a song named Power System, and he has a song named Dreamworld, and that Ball Nation song that was just played at the beginning of it, normally most of those Ball Nation versions, it'll say like, I think that's the song, it'll say Still Alive. So that's kind of interesting, Still Alive. Like We Live, you know, like that movie We Live. It's about aliens. Kind of like posing as humans, but really they're just a bunch of hybrids. But yeah, I mean, if you look at his features, he's like straight up reptile, man. He looks just like this reptilian, this drawing right here, but that one, he looks like a mean one. He's a mean one. But DJ Dean, he's a benevolent one. He's a benevolent reptoid. But, and two, they like to invert things, the reptiles. And see how he spells rules instead of R-U-L-E-S? Z is an inversion. It's backwards. They're ass backwards. This whole dimension is. That's how they created it. Z is a ass backwards letter of S. But yeah, I think it's Hamburg Rules. That's the one that was just played. That's the one that normally, at the beginning of it, it'll say, still alive. But anyway, of course, the Reptilians are very technological, so, I mean, they pretty much write all this music. The aliens write all this music. Greys and other species and the Reptilians. The Reptilian aliens, they create all this electronic music, man. And they just relay all that information to their minions. Like DJ Dean. They give them that talent or whatever. You know, I mean, it's like, the music is very techy, you know, it's electronic. And the Reptilian aliens, they do like to do a lot of electronic things in my abductions. But yeah, if you bring up like Tunnel Trance Forest, there'll be like 30 or 40 songs, I mean, and like, most all of them will say stuff pertaining to outer space, and all that stuff, and aliens, dreams, and astral traveling. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I mean, all of that music, it's way beyond mainstream music. Mainstream music sucks. I don't listen to that. But, yeah, so anyway, here's, and look at the way he's built. He's built like a fourth dimensional reptile. And like I say, I've seen some flat-faced reptilians. There's 2 abductions that, well, one of them I didn't ask for them to show themselves, but the other one I did. And they both were flat-faced reptilians, and they did not look rogue like this. This one is very rogue. These were very benevolent ones, and they were kind of cute, a little more. Of course, sometimes it's kind of, I mean, they don't really show themselves as super, super clear, but like they were a little more human looking than even that one. A little more human looking, but they were benevolent. They weren't like rogue like that one. I haven't talked about those 2 abductions, so to speak, yet, where they actually show themselves to me in the abduction. But I pretty much have to beg them to show themselves to me, because they don't really like doing that. They like to be all incognito. But look at the way DJ Dean is built, man. I mean, I guess this is a normal man on the left. Okay, look at DJ Dean. He's like freaking, his shoulders are like... See, a normal man has 3 heads. Reptilian alien has 4 heads across... Yeah, you know, like 4 heads. I was getting ready to say basketballs. I don't know why I was getting ready to say that, but 4 heads across their shoulders. 4 heads. And see, a human male has 3 heads across their shoulders, and most women have 2.5. But that's not all inclusive, of course. But look at the way DJ Dean is built, man. He's built like 4 heads across his shoulders, like a reptilian alien in the 4th dimension. And then look at this dude. He's like half the size, half the shoulder length. He's speaking German. I don't know German. I think my ancestors are German, but I know nothing about Germany. But look, I mean, I think he's just naturally built that way. I don't think he like lifts weights or anything. I don't get that impression that he may work out a little bit. I don't know, but I don't really get that impression. I think he's just freaking naturally like that. He may play some basketball or something like that. But I don't get the impression that he works out or anything. But look, I mean, he's built, man. Look at that dude. And look at this dude. He literally has 4 heads across his shoulders. Just like the reptilian aliens in the 4th dimension. But yeah, his music, he's one of the most freaking, if not the popular, you know, trance artists I guess you would call him hard dance trance. But some of his music could be called other things. Some of it could be jump styles. But yeah, I think he's pretty much considered like hard dance trance electronica. There's many different styles of it. But yeah, I mean, it's obvious the aliens, man. Just like headhunters. Oh my God, the Reptilians definitely give all those lyrics to him, or whoever who writes his music. Those reptilian aliens are a little more rogue. The ones that relayed that information to the writer of his music, headhunters. Yeah, because his music is very demonic. But DJ Dean, his is very benevolent. He's very benevolent. I mean, you know, his lyrics, Hamburg Rules, Dreamworld, Eye of the Champ, Power System. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, he's a man of little words. There's not, well, a lot of this music, there's not a lot of words in it. That's all more reason to know that the aliens are writing it, because they don't like freaking talk a lot. The aliens don't talk a lot verbally. I mean, they can in different ways and stuff, but they don't talk like we do. But what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and that song Dreamworld, they actually put that song, one of the Reptilians put that song. It wasn't a mean reptilian that abducted me, and I don't know, it could have been Joel. I really don't know, because he does kind of like to intimidate me sometimes. I don't know if it was Joel that gave me that abduction, but I mean, I don't know, but he abducted me, this reptilian alien, and he was trying to take me to hell. He was trying to give me the impression that he was taking me to hell, and he blurted out the song Dreamworld at me, except he edited it to say Dreamland. He blurted out the exact replica that was on my ringtone of my phone, that first 17 or 18 seconds or whatever, the exact replica. Except they can edit it. They can, you know, flip the words around or change words, and you can't even, I mean, it flows perfectly with the song. I mean, but I knew instantly, you know, when he blurted out the ringtone at me, that exact version, or the exact replica of the ringtone that I had on my cell phone. That was like in 2013, I believe. Yeah, 2013 or early 2014. But yeah, he edited it to say Dreamland for whatever reason. I guess he felt that was more appropriate to say Dreamland instead of Dreamworld. But I mean, it was exact. He put that in my abduction, the exact replica of that little 18-second ringtone of Dreamworld. Except he edited it to say Dreamland, and it flowed. I mean, it was exactly like the real song. It was, you know, exact replica, except he somehow added land instead of world. It was really weird how they could do that. And I knew instantly when I woke up, I was like, wow, it's supposed to be Dreamworld, not Dreamland. And I think the reason why he edited it to say Dreamland instead of Dreamworld was because, you know, even before I got that experience, I was always calling. I had already been to hell via remote view. A group of vicious ones took me down to hell via remote view, and so I was overlooking hell and shit. And I always called it. Well, you know, it was kind of like a dirty landfill. It was dusk, and what did I call it? Hellville? I forgot what I called it, but I called it something land. Like a dirty landfill. What did I call it? Dirty landfill? But anyway, it was kind of like a dirty landfill down there. More like a land instead of a world. But anyway, I called it something else, and I put land in there. Hellville, down in Hellville land or something like that. Anyway, yeah, I can't remember what I called it exactly, but I had always used the word land for down, you know, in Hellville. And I don't know, so I think they thought it was more appropriate to make it say Dreamland instead of Dreamworld, but the actual song is Dreamworld. And when they do stuff like that, I mean, you can't even tell the difference. I mean, it was just like the normal song and everything, except he edited the words. It's really weird. But that's my video on DJ Dean. And I'll have to look it up because I think they have his real name on Wikipedia. I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up. I don't know what his real name is. Thanks for listening.